Alcoa Nation. I am NFHS Junior Reporter Paxton Stone. Today I have Eli Owens joining me. What do you like best about football?
I like the competition the most. I like being able to come out and compete against other people. I like being able to come out here and continue to work on my craft because, I want to be the best and I know what it's going to take to get there. So.
Next question. Do you have a best friend on the team?
I do. I have a couple. Joe McCord, he's one of my best friends, has been for a while. You got people like the Cannon brothers, Cody, Emmert, and I'm sure there's a million more I can think of, but not right now. Practice just got over. So.
What would the coach say if you got a penalty flag?
He'd definitely rip me. He'd rip me up a little bit. But he'd tell me that it's okay to move on to the next play. Once that play happens, it's over, right? And you got to be able to adjust your brain to move on, and you can't be thinking about it for the rest of the game.
How do you get a football scholarship to college?
You got to work really, really, really hard. Even when you don't feel like working, you got to dig deep and you got to go a little bit harder. And then you got to understand what you want from an early age, right? Do you want to play football in college?
Yes.
Yes, exactly. So if I were you right now, I'd start doing a little bit of extra things. Running a couple sprints after practice. Working on footwork, asking your coaches for more tape you can watch or more drills you can do at home before you go to bed and things like that.
Scooby-Doo is my favorite cartoon. Your coach said, do you have a good impression of him? Is it true?
Oh, yeah. I am Scooby-Doo.
Can we see it?
Scooby-Doo!
That was great. What advice do you have for kids my age wanting to play for Alcoa High School?
Don't lose the love of the game. Right now I'm sure you love football. I love football, and that's the biggest thing because there are going to be some times where you're sitting over here on the sideline and all you're going to want to do is to keep playing, and you got to understand that sometimes a setback is part for an even greater comeback. So you got to understand that you cannot lose your love. You cannot lose your love for the game. You've got to keep fighting through adversity.
Thanks for joining us for the Alcoa Junior Reporters edition. This is Paxton Stone reporting for NFHS Network from downtown Alcoa, and as always, go Tornadoes!